Everybody knows the story of the three little pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'll let you in on a little secret. Nobody knows the story, because nobody has heard my side of the story. I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf, but you can call me that. I don't know how long this whole big bad wolf thing has been going on, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet. Hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault the wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies, sheep, and pigs. That's just the way we're doing. If cheeseburgers are cute, folks will probably think you're big and bad too. But like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is the real story. Way back and once upon a time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneeze and cold, and I ran out of sugar. So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either. He had built his whole house of straw. Can you believe it? I mean, who in the right mind would build a house of straw? So of course, the minute I knocked, the door fell right in. I didn't want to walk into someone else's house, so I called.
Little pig, are you in?
I was just about to go home without a cup of sugar. Then my nose started to itch. I felt a sneeze coming. When I huffed. And I snuffed. And I sneezed a great sneeze. Do you know what? The whole darn straw house fell down. And right in the middle of the pile of the straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail. He had been in the home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw. So I picked it up. Think of it as a big cheeseburger just lying there. I was feeling a little better, but I still didn't have a cup of sugar. So I went to the next neighbor's house. This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. Because he has built his house of sticks. I rang the bell on the stick house. Nobody answered, so I called.
Mr. Pig, are you in?
Get out of here, Wolf. You can't come in. I am shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin.
I had just grabbed the doorknob when I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great sneeze. And you're not gonna believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's. When the dust cleared, there was a second little pig, dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. Now, you know food will spoil if you just leave it out in the open. So I did the only thing there was to do. I had dinner again. Think of it as a second helping. I was getting awfully full, but my cold was feeling a little better. And I still didn't have that cup of my sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. So, I went to the next house. This guy was the first and second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family, because he built his house of bricks. I knocked on the brick house, and I called.
Mr. Pig, are you in?
Get out of here, Wolf. Don't bother coming here yet.
Can I just please have a little cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake?
No. Your old granny, of course, thinks in a pig.
You little porker.
Oh, hey, boys, got him.
Oh, awesome, please. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That is my story, Your Honor.
No, that's horse. A sneeze can break down a horse.
Oh, and how is it horse, little pig?
Don't call me that. Hey, you ate my two brothers. That's
Yeah.
no exception.
I was doing the world a favor. They would have spoiled anyways.
You never look at me. You couldn't look at me. Order in the car.
After doing this, I will know how the work today. What the wood and people you will enjoy.